Top 20 Distribution Manager Interview Questions and Answers. As a distribution manager, overseeing logistics, optimizing operations, and ensuring customer satisfaction are critical responsibilities. The role demands a blend of strategic planning, leadership, and adaptability to manage complex supply chains effectively. Below are detailed responses to 20 interview questions, each approximately 100 words, addressing key aspects of distribution management. These answers provide insights into managing operations, leveraging technology, ensuring compliance, and leading teams while balancing cost and service quality. Whether handling disruptions or optimizing warehouse layouts, the responses reflect practical strategies and industry best practices to excel in this dynamic role. 1. Can you describe your experience managing distribution operations and the scale of the operations you've overseen? I've managed distribution operations for a mid-sized retail company, overseeing a 100,000 square foot warehouse with a team of 50 staff. My responsibilities included coordinating inbound and outbound logistics, managing inventory for 10,000+ SKUs, and ensuring on-time delivery to 200+ stores nationwide. I implemented process improvements that increased throughput by 15% and reduced errors by 10%. In another role, I scaled operations for a regional distribution center, handling $50 million in annual inventory. My experience spans high-volume environments, leveraging automation and cross-functional collaboration to meet aggressive delivery schedules while maintaining accuracy and cost efficiency. 2. How do you ensure efficient inventory management to minimize stockouts and overstock situations? Efficient inventory management hinges on accurate demand forecasting and real-time tracking. I use inventory management software to monitor stock levels and set reorder points based on historical sales data and seasonal trends. Safety stock calculations prevent stockouts, while ABC analysis prioritizes high-demand items. Regular cycle counts ensure data accuracy, reducing discrepancies. I collaborate with sales and procurement teams to align inventory with demand forecasts, minimizing overstock. For example, implementing just-in-time inventory reduced excess stock by 20% in a previous role, saving $100,000 annually while maintaining 98% order fulfillment rates. 3. What strategies do you use to optimize warehouse layout and improve operational efficiency? Optimizing warehouse layout starts with analyzing product flow and storage needs. I use slotting techniques to place high-turnover items near shipping areas, reducing picker travel time. Implementing vertical storage maximizes space, while clear signage and zoned layouts streamline operations. I've redesigned layouts to incorporate automated systems like conveyor belts, improving throughput by 25%. Regular process audits identify bottlenecks, and cross-training staff ensures flexibility during peak periods. Data from warehouse management systems guides layout adjustments, ensuring scalability. These strategies cut order processing times by 15% in a 50,000 square foot facility I managed. 4. How do you handle unexpected disruptions in the supply chain, such as delays or transportation issues? Handling disruptions requires proactive planning and quick decision-making. I maintain strong relationships with multiple carriers to ensure backup options during delays. Real-time tracking systems help identify issues early, allowing rerouting or expedited shipping when needed. I also keep buffer inventory for critical items to mitigate stockouts. In one instance, a port strike delayed shipments. I negotiated with alternative suppliers and adjusted delivery schedules, minimizing impact. Clear communication with stakeholders and contingency plans, like diversified sourcing, ensure resilience. Post-disruption, I analyze root causes to refine processes, reducing future risks. 5. Can you share an example of a time you improved distribution processes to reduce costs or delivery times? In a previous role, I noticed high transportation costs due to inefficient routing. I implemented a transportation management system, TMS, to optimize delivery routes, consolidating shipments, and selecting cost-effective carriers. By analyzing delivery data, I reduced fuel costs by 12% and cut delivery times by 20%. Additionally, I streamlined order picking by introducing batch processing, which decreased warehouse labor hours by 10%. These changes saved $150,000 annually while improving on-time delivery rates to 97%. Regular process reviews ensured sustained improvements, aligning operations with business goals and customer expectations. 6. How do you ensure compliance with safety regulations and standards in a distribution center? Ensuring safety compliance involves regular training, audits, and robust protocols. I conduct monthly safety drills and provide OSHA-compliant training on equipment use and hazard prevention. Daily inspections verify that forklifts, racking systems, and fire exits meet standards. I implement clear signage and maintain clutter-free aisles to reduce accidents. In one facility, I introduced a safety incentive program, reducing incidents by 30%. Regular audits ensure adherence to local and federal regulations, and I collaborate with HR to update policies. Engaging staff in safety committees fosters accountability, creating a culture of vigilance and compliance. 7. What key performance indicators, KPIs, do you prioritize to measure distribution performance? I prioritize KPIs like order accuracy, on-time delivery rate, inventory turnover, and cost per order. Order accuracy ensures customer satisfaction, targeting 99% plus accuracy. On-time delivery, ideally above 95%, reflects reliability. Inventory turnover measures stock efficiency, aiming for optimal cycles without overstock. Cost per order tracks operational efficiency, balancing labor and transportation expenses. In a past role, I improved on-time delivery from 90% to 97% by optimizing scheduling. Regular KPI reviews, supported by warehouse management system data, guide process improvements, ensuring alignment with business goals and customer expectations. 8. How do you manage relationships with third-party logistics providers or transportation companies? Building strong relationships with 3PLs and carriers involves clear communication and mutual goals. I establish service-level agreements, SLAs, outlining performance expectations, such as delivery timelines and error rates. Regular performance reviews and open dialogue address issues promptly. In one case, I resolved a carrier's consistent delays by negotiating stricter SLAs and backup options, improving reliability by 15%. I foster trust through transparency, sharing forecasts to align capacity. Collaborative problem-solving and periodic vendor evaluations ensure accountability. These partnerships reduce costs and enhance service quality, supporting seamless distribution operations. 9. Describe your experience with implementing or using warehouse management systems, WMS. I've implemented WMS in 2 distribution centers, enhancing efficiency and accuracy. In one project, I led the transition to a cloud-based WMS, integrating it with inventory and transportation systems. This reduced order processing time by 20% and improved inventory accuracy to 99%. I trained staff on system use, ensuring smooth adoption. Daily, I use WMS for real-time tracking, generating reports on picking rates and stock levels. Custom dashboards help monitor KPIs like order fulfillment rates. Regular system updates and vendor collaboration ensure that WMS evolves with operational needs, driving scalability and performance. 10. How do you balance cost efficiency with maintaining high customer service levels in distribution? Balancing cost and service involves optimizing processes without compromising quality. I use data-driven forecasting to align inventory with demand, reducing excess stock while ensuring availability. Negotiating bulk shipping rates lowers transportation costs, and route optimization cuts delivery times. In one role, I reduced logistics costs by 10% by consolidating shipments, maintaining 98% on-time delivery. Automation, like barcode scanning, improves accuracy without increasing labor costs. Regular customer feedback loops ensure service levels meet expectations. By prioritizing efficiency in high-impact areas, I achieve cost savings while delivering reliable, timely service to customers. 11. Can you provide an example of a challenging situation with a supplier or carrier? A key supplier once failed to deliver critical inventory due to production delays, risking stockouts. I quickly engaged an alternative supplier to cover 80% of the shortfall while negotiating expedited partial shipments from the original vendor. Daily communication ensured transparency, and I adjusted warehouse schedules to prioritize incoming stock. The solution maintained 95% order fulfillment, avoiding customer complaints. Post-resolution, I implemented stricter supplier performance metrics and diversified our vendor base to mitigate future risks. This experience underscored the importance of contingency planning and proactive communication in maintaining supply chain stability. 12. How do you motivate and lead a team of warehouse staff to meet tight deadlines? Motivating warehouse staff involves clear communication, recognition, and empowerment. I set clear goals like achieving 98% on-time shipping and break them into daily targets. Regular team huddles align priorities, while performance bonuses and public recognition reward top performers. In a high-pressure holiday season, I cross-train staff to handle multiple roles, boosting flexibility and meeting 100% of deadlines. I lead by example, addressing issues hands-on and fostering open feedback. Training programs and career development plans build loyalty, creating a cohesive team that thrives under pressure while maintaining morale and productivity. 13. What steps do you take to forecast demand and plan distribution activities accordingly? Demand forecasting starts with analyzing historical sales data, market trends, and seasonal patterns. I use predictive analytics tools to model demand, incorporating inputs from sales and marketing teams. For example, I accurately predicted a 20% demand spike during a holiday season, adjusting inventory and staffing accordingly. Safety stock levels are set to buffer uncertainties, and I align transportation schedules with forecasted volumes. Regular reviews of forecast accuracy refine models, reducing errors by 15% in one roll. This data-driven approach ensures resources are allocated efficiently, minimizing stockouts and overstock while meeting customer demands. 14. How do you handle returns or reverse logistics to ensure efficiency and customer satisfaction? Efficient reverse logistics starts with a streamlined returns process. I implement clear return policies and use WMS to track returned goods, ensuring quick processing. Dedicated return zones in the warehouse expedite inspections and restocking. In one role, I reduced return processing time by 30% by automating return authorizations. Customer satisfaction is prioritized through prompt refunds and clear communication. I analyze return data to identify patterns, reducing future returns by addressing product issues. Collaboration with suppliers ensures defective goods are handled efficiently, maintaining cost control while achieving high customer satisfaction and operational efficiency. 15. What role does data analysis play in your decision-making process for distribution operations? Data analysis is central to informed decision-making in distribution. I use WMS and TMS data to monitor KPIs like order accuracy, targeting 99%, and delivery times. Predictive analytics forecast demand, optimizing inventory levels. For instance, analyzing picker performance data led to a 15% efficiency gain by adjusting workflows. Real-time dashboards track operational bottlenecks, enabling quick interventions. Root cause analysis of delays or errors drives process improvements. By leveraging data, I make strategic decisions, such as rerouting shipments or adjusting staffing, ensuring cost efficiency and service quality align with business objectives. 16. How do you stay updated on industry trends and emerging technologies in logistics and distribution? I stay updated by attending industry conferences, such as Modex, and subscribing to publications like Supply Chain Dive. I follow thought leaders on platforms like X for real-time insights on logistics trends. Webinars and professional networks like CSCMP provide exposure to innovations like AI-driven WMS or autonomous vehicles. In a past role, I adopted robotic process automation after researching its benefits. Continuous learning through online courses on platforms like Coursera keeps my skills sharp, ensuring I implement cutting-edge solutions to enhance distribution efficiency and stay competitive. 17. Describe a time when you had to manage a budget for distribution operations. How did you ensure cost control? In a previous role, I managed a $2 million annual distribution budget, covering labor, transportation, and equipment. To ensure cost control, I conducted monthly variance analyses to track spending against forecasts. Negotiating long-term contracts with carriers saved 10% on shipping costs. I optimized labor schedules based on demand patterns, reducing overtime by 15%. Implementing energy-efficient lighting in the warehouse cut utility costs by $20,000 annually. Regular vendor reviews ensured competitive pricing. These measures kept the budget 5% under target while maintaining 97% on-time delivery, demonstrating effective cost management without sacrificing service quality. 18. How do you address conflicts or performance issues within your distribution team? Addressing conflicts involves prompt, fair resolution. For performance issues, I use a structured approach. Private discussions to understand root causes, followed by clear expectations and timelines for improvement. In one case, a picker's errors stemmed from inadequate training. I provided targeted coaching, reducing errors by 80%. For team conflicts, I mediate open discussions to foster understanding, ensuring alignment with team goals. Regular feedback and performance reviews prevent escalation. Recognition programs and team-building activities build trust, reducing conflicts. This approach maintains morale and productivity, creating a collaborative environment focused on operational success. 19. What experience do you have with international shipping and customs regulations? I've managed international shipping for a retail company, handling exports to 10 countries. I ensured compliance with customs regulations by working with freight forwarders and maintaining accurate documentation, such as commercial invoices and certificates of origin. Familiarity with Incoterms and HS codes streamlined clearance processes. In one instance, I resolved a customs delay by correcting misclassified shipments, avoiding $10,000 in penalties. I stay updated on trade agreements and tariffs through industry resources. This experience ensures smooth cross-border logistics, minimizing delays and costs while maintaining compliance with global regulations. 20. How do you prioritize tasks when managing multiple distribution projects with competing deadlines? Prioritizing tasks involves assessing urgency, impact, and resource availability. I use project management tools like Trello to organize tasks and set milestones. High-priority projects, like those tied to customer commitments, take precedence. For example, during a peak season, I prioritized a critical client delivery over routine inventory audits, ensuring 100% on-time performance. Daily stand-up meetings align team efforts, and I delegate tasks based on staff expertise. Regular progress reviews adjust priorities as needed. This structured approach ensures deadlines are met, resources are optimized, and distribution operations run smoothly under pressure. These responses highlight the multifaceted role of a distribution manager, emphasizing strategic planning, technological proficiency, and leadership in dynamic environments. From optimizing warehouse layouts to navigating international regulations, effective distribution management requires adaptability, data-driven decisions, and strong team collaboration. By leveraging industry tools, fostering vendor relationships, and prioritizing KPIs, a distribution manager can drive efficiency, reduce costs, and exceed customer expectations. If you need further guidance on preparing for a distribution manager interview or tailoring these answers to a specific context, feel free to ask for additional support.